All right, let's look at this one. It's telling us a segment is graphed on the grid. There it is. There's our line segment. Points will be plotted on the grid with the segment to show y as a function of x. And it's asking which ordered pair can be added to the grid to show y as a function of x. And in bold capital letters, it has the number 2. That means we're going to choose 2 of these 5 answers, okay? So, in all honesty, when I first read this question, it came across as a little clunky to me. I wasn't sure what they wanted me to do. However, and you know, that's going to happen sometimes, and you're just not sure what to do. So what I decided, well, I know how to plot points, so I'm going to just start there. So I started plotting, so I'm going to plot 3, negative 6. 1, 2, 3, and go down 6, which is right there. And then negative 1, 6 is here. And then 1, negative 6 is here. 0, 2, and then negative 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, those are my points. So I thought, okay, let me look and see what's going on. When I extend this line segment, it only crosses 2 points. Okay, and I know that's a function. So I could really stop there and say, okay, these are my valid points. Okay, but I wanted to make sure, here's another thing you could do. If you do the vertical pencil test, where you keep your pencil vertical and go and see if more than one point, if there's more than one y to an x. So in this case, we've got at 1, we've got this a negative 2 and a negative 6. So we can't have 2 y values for one x value in a function. And the same thing happens here. At 0, we've got 2 points, and then at negative 1 for x, we also have 2 points. So I know those 3 points do not make a function when you include that line segment. Okay? One last thing a way you could think about it is you could just write an equation for the line, and because the y-intercept is at the origin, then I can just erase this part. I don't need, because it's plus 0, so it's not going to make any difference. So, and then I can figure out the slope. Let me do a different color here. I'm just going to pick 2 points that I can see. There's 1, negative 2, and then 0, 0. And it's rise over run, which is what rises your y. So there it goes up 2, and it goes to the left 1. Okay? So my slope is negative 2 over 1, or just negative 2. So then I could say this is y equals negative 2x. And then I could put these points in that I was given. I was given this point right here, let's see, 2, negative 4. So I'm going to put 2, negative 4 in here just to see if this is working, if I did the right thing, and x is 2. So negative 4 is equal to negative 2 times 2 is also negative 4. That works. So then I could go through and plug in each of these other answers. I'm going to plug in one that I know doesn't work. So again, let me do a different color. Y equals mx, and I'm going to use 2x. Let's just say negative 2x. And I'm going to use a 1, negative 6 here. So negative 6 is my y, and then x is 1. So negative 6 equals a negative 2. Well, that's not right. So that can't be true. Okay, so I know this one isn't true. All right, so everything is leading me back. Oh, and that's also, let's see it on the graph. That's 1, negative 6. That's That's this one right here. And we already determined that's probably not it. Okay? So we can go ahead. So the graph was a good way to do it, and I just backed it up with, writing out my function and plugging numbers in. So now I feel confident that these are my points. So let's see, we have 3, -6, which is this one, and we have -2, 4, which is this one. So both of these are valid points. Okay? So they are testing a lot of things on this, So anyway, I hope this helps. And this is a 2-pointer, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So anyway, I will see you in the next one.